Hello everyone and welcome back to Chart Power at the Breck Advisory, or if this is your first time, thanks for joining in on our small but quickly growing channel. All right, I wanted to take a look at Polkadot today. I made a video in the past where I pointed out a lot of its weaknesses and volatility, and it certainly has had its problems. It broke its trend here, and it was hitting lower lows faster than a lot of the other coins. But let's get a little update here because things are pretty interesting. Now, I said that in that video where I was critical of Polkadot, it's not that I thought Polkadot wouldn't go up in the future. In fact, in the comments section, I had to reiterate several times, it's not that I didn't think Polkadot would go up. It's just that with a coin that's more volatile and not holding its levels, it can be a little riskier than similar coins that might go up just as much, but that don't have the same sort of volatility. And that volatility, of course, can be good and bad. It can knock you out of trades depending on how you are trading or investing in cryptos. At the same time, in that same video, I said that if I did invest in Polkadot again in the future, it would be more of a volatility play. And that's pretty much what we have going on here. First of all, let me just draw this line here. Because as all the other coins were falling and hitting lower lows, and Polkadot, I don't know, almost seemed to be driven toward this target point here, based on this high way back in the past here. So I did put an order in here just to see what would happen. Not a huge order, but I kind of thought that, as I was saying, the volatility might get pretty interesting. And lo and behold, it sure did. So from the bottom to the recent high here, Polkadot rose by over 95%. That's fantastic. Let's compare that to some of the other coins. I have these in order of the percent that they rose. So we have DOT here at the top, and we'll see how the other coins did, starting with Cardano. So Cardano has risen 36%, very different. And Cardano has been a strong performer. And this doesn't quite tell the whole story, because right now, rather than falling as most coins are, Cardano is still on the rise. So that story is not over yet. But just to give you an overview, an idea of where some of these other coins are at, let's take a look. So also, these are a bunch of the top 10 coins. Okay, this is the Binance coin. From its most recent low to its most recent high, it gained 40%. Bitcoin, 44, almost pretty much 45%. XRP, 51%. Ethereum, 58%. Chainlink, which I really love and was blown away by this price increase, 80%. And the thing about Chainlink is that it has the same nice rises and gains as Polkadot, but it didn't break its trend in the same spot. It didn't drop as quickly, as fast. It had less volatility. So in comparison, I favor Link, but that doesn't mean that DOT is useless. DOT is interesting. The price will rise. I believe in the future will continue to rise. And it's just a matter of the volatility. So again, Chainlink, 80% rise, and kind of similar to Cardano, still on the rise. It hasn't really retraced as Bitcoin and some of the others have. I meant to draw something here, right there. That's what I'm talking about, how Link didn't do that. Polkadot has a little bit. Polkadot has come off a little bit. In fact, I want to compare that. So anyway, the overall rise was the most of these coins that I'm looking at 95%, which is really amazing. Big volatility. And in terms of volatility, let's see how much it has come down. It has come down just under 16%. All right, so Link, it's near the high there. Again, ADA has not, it's also at the high. So a little bit of a complex story, but let's compare it to Bitcoin here, which has come down quite a bit, but guess what? Not as much as Polkadot. Bitcoin didn't rise as much as Polkadot, and it hasn't fallen as much as Polkadot because Polkadot is more volatile. And that's really the point here. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of that if you're going to be trading or investing in Polkadot. Not that it can't be fun, amazing, or possibly we'll see if the technology that it has coming down the pipeline is going to be some really interesting technology they have going on there, but it is volatile, and for those buys that I made at those lows, it's looking pretty good, and we'll have to see how much farther it drops from here. Again, it's dropping more than the other ones, but if the volatility continues, then it could also continue to rise and just whip around more than some of those others. But again, depending on what you are doing, trading or investing, you're really going to want to keep an eye on that volatility. If you want to hold for the long term, just know that that's part of the deal. And if you're doing more short-term trading, then you're going to want to really capitalize on those wild price swings. And I assume those will continue in the future, though nothing is guaranteed. So we'll keep an eye on it. And if you want to follow along as I track this in the future, a great way to do that is to subscribe and click the notification bell. And if you found this information useful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. See you next time. Bye-bye.